Hey, beautiful soul. Hmm. I'm so grateful that you're here because I know that if you're in resonance with my voice and if you're here watching my video and aligning yourself with my frequency, then I know that you're one of the chosen ones on this planet. And I know that you're here for a very special reason. I love how the algorithm or the universal intelligence is working within YouTube. And from my own experience, then I know that whew, there is some divine alignment taking place when we are on this platform. I have experienced in my own reality how very important beings in my life's journey has been popping up on this channel. So thank you so much for being here. It's deeply, deeply, deeply touching my heart. And if only one person is watching this video, then you are the chosen one and you're a special being. And I feel so grateful really that you are here. And one thing that I've been wanting before I go into the topic to ask about, if there's something that you would like me to speak about, then please comment below because I love interaction with you guys on the other side of this holographic reflection of a technology. And I find it so fascinating that there's beings on the other side of the planet who is watching this, and for me it means a lot if you want to just share a little heart or whatever it is that you feel called to. It really warms my heart, and it also gives me a little bit an idea upon who's there on the other side and what would you like to listen to, what's alive in your reality at the moment. I find it so interesting. We are billions of people on this planet, and we are billions of reflection of understanding or observing different realities. So whatever it is that you're broadcasting out, what's alive within your world? I'm very, very curious. However, I was not so much in the frequency of resonance of making a video, but yeah, Source was telling me to sit down. I just finished a liver flush, so that's why I'm a little bit in my cocooning energy. But I can feel how it's clearing up my field, and why I'm doing this detox at the moment is because I've been amping up my manifestation game. I don't really like to use that word so much, but I've been cleaning out my field, whenever we are drawing things from the unseen into the seen. There is a capacity of space that has to be cleared. So I'm cleaning out my body, I'm cleaning out my working space and my living space, and I feel a lot of expansion from that detoxing and cleansing and clearing and upgrading. And I can feel this crispy newness coming in. And what I wanted to talk about, which is so important, it is when we are here in the 5D in the present moment, then one thing that is very important to be aware of is how much of the day are you 100% conscious, or let me invite you to look within or to have a perspective of awareness in a different way when we quote unquote numb out from the present moment. And I have been one of the biggest number that I know. Maybe there's more, but it's also not really something that we speak about. So I hope that this conversation and this share can bring some awareness into your own life, because feelings and experiences, and when we are on this planet, we are presented with so many different things that are going on. And if there's something in motion, something that is moving through you, then it is crucial that we take the time to feel. And I know that if it's something that we are experiencing in the present moment that's maybe not palatable or not something that we would like to feel, it's so easy to go and numb out. When I was younger, I was numbing with alcohol. You see, emotional patterns that I was not at that point in capability of experiencing or putting words on, or I didn't have the tools really for allowing traumatic experiences to be released from my body as energy patterns. You see, when we are a teenager or when we are a children, there is not this let's say, understanding, or maybe the people in your surroundings, your caretakers, whatever it is that's around you is maybe also not in a position of being able to work through emotional turmoil or whatever it is that is happening. So when we are in this present moment and then there is something that comes up, you're getting triggered or whatever it is that is happening, maybe something from your childhood comes up or something from the past is resurfacing, then instead of numbing out, because it's so easy and it's something that is so habitual within the human, let's say, mind pattern, that whenever there is something that comes up, then we have this temporary surface thing that can just go like this. But in the end of the day, whatever it is that we are numbing over will just grow and grow and grow. So in my own experience, I was very shy as a child. I was not really a soul that was finding it easy to speak, for example. I was it could take me days to actually express something, and my mind would then make circles and patterns, and it took me to the point of teenage years to be able to communicate without having that inner sensation of like, oof, feeling insecure or having those like uncertainties upon how actually to be social. So whenever I experienced alcohol, it was such an easy way for me to numb out instead of addressing where is the shyness coming from? Where is this feeling of, let's call it, unworthiness that I wasn't able to express at those moments? So when we look at our own life experience and whatever it is that is coming up, then how crucial it is to allowing ourselves to address whatever it is that is maybe dormant under the carpet and deep inside of your subconscious conscious mind, and that is ready to reawaken and surface and being released. Because in my own experience of reality, whenever I have something that is coming up that maybe I have been aware of, but there is deeper layers that is ready to come up, then the importance of addressing that is something that can release stuckness in your reality, or maybe you're looping in something that an energetic loop that you really thought that you had released, but it's resurfacing and it's coming into your reality again. So the importance really of being real with yourself, of having that clear awareness where it's, oh wow, I'm witnessing myself grabbing to maybe food. I used to numb my reality with food. Food was such a tool in my family. I grew up in a family where food is such an important element, but it was also used as a coping mechanism for feeling love, and even to this day I have to sometimes pause and say like, do I really need to eat this right now, or do I really need to drink this right now, or is there something within my reality that I'm maybe escaping instead of feeling it? And when we learn to be so conscious in the present moment, when we really learn to be 100% aware of how our mind, because, whoa, the mind is just like loving maybe the third piece of cake instead of really sitting down, and it's like, or maybe you're taking rapé, or maybe you're drinking coffee or matcha, or whatever it is, or maybe your numbing mechanism is meeting people, like over social all the time, going into events, being with people. I've also been snowballing years and years ago in this fear of numbing out, or like fear of having plans all the time. So I don't have those moments of pause where I'm just here with myself and able to alchemize whatever it is that is alive within. So be really clear and honest with yourself, because when you're numbing out, exactly the moment there's this little thought that is like, like, go and do this thing, and you're like, and you go and do it. So as an act to not feel whatever it is that is alive or real within you. So my biggest invitation is for you to pause and listen, Because when we start to be aware, and when we start to make a pause for that pattern that has been the driving force of your existence and your life and your reactive patterns, then you will see that there's immense amount of energy being freed, and maybe you're having stuckness within some kind point of your reality. And when we start to address and open up these energetic loops that we have been within, you will see that there is immense energy and freedom. And maybe there is a stuckness in your path that has not been able to move forward for a really long time, that's opening up in the present moment because you no longer do that thing, but you take the time to just feel. You see, in those moments, often there is messages from the universe. You see, there's an intelligence in the universe that always wants to come in and serve you and co-create with you and dance with you. However, if you keep numbing out from that feeling, or if you keep numbing out for that emotion that comes in, then you're quote unquote blocking the frequency or the energy to come in and being in co-creation with you. So I'm curious, whatever it is that is alive for you at the present moment, where are you numbing out? And what are you numbing out with? Don't be shy. Like, I have been numbing out with drugs and sex, and numbing out with food, even tobacco. Like, such a weird thing to think about now, but there's so many things that is there present, dormant, from any kinds of part of your life where that was actually the thing that was maybe opening up your consciousness, but then at some point it was not opening up anymore, but it was just like blocking, because then it was a coping mechanism. So the more that you can also feel vulnerable and expressing to yourself, but also to the world. I mean, like, how freeing is it for me to sit here right now and express this? And I hope that my free share will be an invitation for you to do the same. And if you feel called to dive deeper into the alchemization of what it is that is alive within you, because there is always a golden egg for us to receive in whatever it is that we are experiencing. So I'm always here to hold that space for you, and I'm always here to open up the doors into my Reality Alchemist Academy, where I go live every Monday in our alchemy hour. And there I'm sharing different techniques and tools for us to really go deep in whatever it is that is alive in our reality. I share manifestation practices and quantum mechanics for you to really level up your own experience and call in whatever you desire in your reality. So I invite you to comment down below, and maybe you know someone in your community or within your family or friend circle who would benefit to listen to my words and to become aware of whatever it is that they're numbing their way out of. Because the moment that we take full responsibility for our own experience and realize that there is no need to numb out, because most of the time there is so much gold when we start to dive deep into that experience that we are running away from. Now the rain is coming, so beautiful. In the right moment for you to release whatever it is that you have been running away from. Let's allow the waters and the rain to purify that.